Are you fed up with setting big goals that you never seem to reach? Do you find it hard to keep going and concentrate on what's important? Would you believe me if I told you that the key to reaching your goals is not big, broad changes, but small, everyday habits? This video shows the timeless wisdom of Miyamoto Musashi, who was Japan's best swordsman. It also shows how his ancient ideas can be used to help you set modern goals that will help you gain unstoppable momentum and succeed on your own terms. Habit 1. Forget motivation, build triggers. It's not enough to just set notes when you're building triggers. You need to set up a system that makes your desired behaviors almost automatic. This habit fits right in with Musashi's ideas about being ready and following rules. Quote, "You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain." This shows how much he believed in the power of repetition and consistency. This wise saying shows how important it is to do what works for you and not change it. Make it very clear what you want to do. Setting a clear goal is the first thing you need to do, whether it's to work out every day, read more, or eat better. Connect your goal to a certain thing that will happen. Say your goal is to drink more water. When you sit down at your desk, make it a habit to drink a glass of water. The act of sitting down makes you want to drink water. Put things around you that you can see that will help you remember your triggers. Put a meditation mat somewhere you can see every day if you want to do it every day. The cushion will help you remember to relax every time you see it. When your triggers happen at the same time every time, the action will become more automatic. Musashi said, "Today is victory over yourself of yesterday. Tomorrow is your victory over lesser men." This shows how important practice was. When you do your triggers over and over again, they become habits that you don't even think about. Write down your triggers and the things they make you do. Being able to see your success can really push you to stay on track. Keep track of your habits with a journal, an app, or a simple list. Focusing on triggers instead of motivation helps you set up a method that will help you reach your goals over time. It's possible for motivation to change, but cues are always there. They teach you the self-control you need to stick to your goals even when you don't want to. Let triggers work for you, and you'll see your habits get better and your goals become easier to reach. Habit 2. Make it stupid easy. It's important to get rid of the things that stop people from acting in order to really make a stupid habit easy. This means not only making the job easier, but also getting rid of the mental and emotional blocks that keep us from starting. As Musashi said, "You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain." This quote shows how important it is to be clear and make a choice. By making our goals stupidly easy, we make it possible for many people to reach our goals. One way to get things done is to focus on the smallest thing that will help you reach your goal. Start with just one push-up or 1 minute of stretching if your goal is to work out every day. This small amount of work may not seem important, but it builds a basis of consistency. You can slowly raise the intensity and length of your workouts over time as the habit takes hold. Planning ahead is another way to avoid getting tired of making choices. Pick out the exact steps you're going to take and the exact time you're going to do them. For instance, lay out your workout clothes the night before or make your meals ahead of time. This takes away the need to use willpower right now and makes it easier to stick to your plans. Musashi's lessons also stress how important it is to be able to change. He said, "You must be shapeless, formless, like water." We can change how we do things by making our goals stupidly easy. We can quickly switch to a different way if the first one doesn't work. We can stay committed to our goals even when we face problems we didn't expect because we are flexible. Also, praising small wins is part of making things stupidly easy. For every step forward, no matter how small, give yourself a prize. This good feedback makes you more motivated to keep up the habit and makes it more fun to do. It was said by Musashi, "Do not regret what you have done." Focusing on progress instead of perfection helps us develop an attitude that values growth and hard work. Making things stupidly easy means getting rid of obstacles and making the road to your goals as smooth as possible. It's about breaking big jobs down into smaller ones that you can handle and enjoying each small win along the way. If you make this a habit, reaching your goals will become an easy and fun part of your daily life. Habit 3. Embrace imperfect days. Accepting failure isn't the only thing that comes with embracing imperfect days. It's also about developing an attitude that values growth and resilience. As Musashi said, the true science of martial arts means practicing them in such a way that they will be useful at any time. This quote reminds us of how important it is to be present and flexible. This idea can help us stay flexible and open to learning, even on our worst days, by applying it to our daily habits and goals. Self-compassion is a good way to accept that some days aren't perfect. Instead of being mean to yourself because you didn't meet your goals, be kind and understanding to yourself. Know that everyone makes mistakes and has bad luck sometimes. Being kind to yourself can help you feel less stressed and keep a good attitude, which will make it easier to stick to your goals. Focusing on the method instead of the result is another way to do things. If you focus on the steps you're taking and the work you're doing, you'll be less likely to give up when things don't go as planned. Musashi said, "You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain." If you think this way, you can enjoy the trip and the little wins along the way, even if the end goal seems far away. Having a support system in place is also very important. Around yourself with positive people will help you feel better, especially when you're down. Sharing your problems and successes with other people can help you see things more clearly and give you inspiration. Musashi said, "In all things, it is better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war." Building a network of people who will back you will help you deal with bad days with more strength and determination. Remember that bad days are chances to learn more about yourself and grow. They push us to change, learn, and keep going. When we look at these days with an open mind and a kind heart, we can turn mishaps into steps that help us reach our goals. Stay loyal and open to change, and you'll see that the bad days will help you succeed in the future. Habit 4. Hack your environment. Visual prompts can help you keep up with your habits. Sticky notes, motivational words, or visual aids should be put in places where you'll see them often. For instance, if your goal is to drink more water, put a water bottle with a note on it somewhere you will see it often. These clear cues help you stay on track by reminding you of your goals all the time. If your desk is messy, your mind might be too. Prepare your work area by getting rid of any unnecessary items and making sure everything you need is close at hand. This not only helps you concentrate better, but also keeps you more busy. Musashi's ideas about keeping things simple and focusing on them can be used here. Make a space that helps you reach your goals without any extraneous things getting in the way. There are a lot of apps and tools out there today that can help you stay on track with your goals. Keep yourself on track with productivity tools, habit trackers, and reminders. For example, if your goal is to work out more often, you can use a fitness app to keep track of your progress and set alarms to remember you to work out. You can hack your surroundings to support your habits with the help of technology. People around you have a big effect on the things you do and how you act. Spend time with people who will help you reach your goals and keep you on track. This could mean spending more time with friends and family who inspire and encourage you, or it could mean joining a community or group of people with similar goals. It is hard to understand the universe if you only study one planet. Musashi said to stress how important it was to learn from others. Having supportive people around you can help you see things in a new way and keep you inspired. Routines give you order and help your habits become automatic. Make daily or weekly plans that include the things you need to do to reach your goals. If your goal is to read more, for instance, make it a habit to read for 30 minutes every night before bed. This process will become a habit over time, which will help you stay on track. Through these methods, you can change your surroundings to help you reach your objectives and stay on track. Remember that the key is to make sure that there aren't too many distractions around so that you can focus on your goals. Accept the power of your surroundings and watch as each day brings you closer to your goals. Habit 5. Reverse engineer failure. There will be times when you fail on your way to reaching your goals, but it doesn't have to be a failure. Do not fear failure. Rather, fear the lack of progress, Musashi said. We can use failures as stepping stones on the way to success by reverse engineering them. To reverse engineer a loss, you have to look at what went wrong and figure out what caused it. For starters, ask yourself, what went wrong? And also, what can I do differently next time? Because of this process, you can figure out what went wrong and come up with ways to fix it. It's also important to see loss as a chance to learn. Don't see loss as a sign of how bad you are at something. See it as a chance to learn and get better. As Musashi said, the way is in training. Having a growth attitude and sticking to your goals are both possible if you see failure as a way to learn. Remember that every mistake you make gets you one step closer to success. Accept the power of figuring out what went wrong and watch as your goals get closer and closer every day. Habit 6. Progress linear. Progress along a straight line isn't just going forward, it's also laying the groundwork for long-term growth and development. Musashi's mindset stresses how important it is to keep learning and getting better. As he put it, you must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. We can try different ways to reach our goals by accepting linear growth. This will help us stay flexible and strong. Setting clear, measurable goals is a good way to keep progress moving in a straight line. Break your big goals down into smaller ones that you can reach, and keep track of your success often. For instance, if your goal is to learn a new language, you could set goals like learning a certain number of words every week or finishing a certain number of lessons. Celebrating these important anniversaries can give you a sense of success and keep you motivated to keep going. Also, it's important to be able to change your method when you need to. Things can change in life, which means you may need to change your goals or the way you're going to reach them. Musashi said, "The true science of martial arts means practicing them in such a way that they will be useful at any time." You can deal with problems and failures without losing sight of your main goal if you are flexible. Accountability is another important part of linear growth. Set up regular check-ins or find an accountability partner to hold yourself responsible for your actions and growth. Telling other people about your goals and success can help you stay motivated and get support. When asked about self-discipline, Musashi said, "Self-control is the key to success." Your attention and dedication to your goals will stay strong if you hold yourself responsible. Ultimately, if you want to be successful in the long run, you need to accept linear progress. You can keep making steady progress toward your goals if you set clear milestones, are flexible, and hold yourself responsible. Don't forget that every little step you take brings you closer to your goal. Keep your mind on your goals and stay committed. Linear progress will help you reach your targets.